Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. God, this poem's really gay. Oh my god, we're reading more poetry. I can't do this. I am literally only playing this game because in 2 hours I gotta go get my brother and take him to work. So I'm just doing this to pass the time so I don't fall asleep. So another day passes and we're having a club meeting. It was comfortable over here the last... I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entering the club, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Evan. Oh, hey, bitch. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I thought we weren't going to be reading poetry, but you can see my face. I walk and go, yeah, a new day. We're reading fucking poetry. I'm just not used to being in a club, that's all. It's been 2 days, get over it. It's been 3 days, actually. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. It's just, you're just being basked in my glory. Hold on, I need to take a swig of tea, because I'm losing my voice. And I'm really hungry, so I'm gonna go make some toast. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyways. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? Sure. No thanks. What? It's not like you at all. I have my reasons. What happened to me? Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Why that all of a sudden? No reason really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. And then she turns it upside down. Its contents spill out, and there's only 2 small coins fall out. I know it. She's a gold digger. She's like, she only likes me for my money. I buy her snacks. I can see right through you. That's not fair. How did you even know? Because I look at that face of yours, bitch. It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming into the clubroom. So either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to completely forget that you spent all your money so I would lend you some. Damn. I'm one smart cracker. But there is one thing. You're always hungry. So that only leaves the one option. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Never understood that look they do with the eyes. I've never understood that. Yuri suddenly giggles. Oh, don't you give me that shit. I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book as always. Ah, really? Now you're embarrassed? I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri, tell Evan to let me borrow some money. Oh, y'all are gonna like gang up on me. Get me involved like that. You should only buy what you can responsibly afford. Okay, that's something smart from her. Frankly, after playing a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. I didn't mean that at all. Yeah, I told you, she's a crazy bitch. I got too absorbed into my book. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You were right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the God, it's just like, hey, man, you want to go get a snack? You ain't got no money, do you? Nah, you got me. Really? Retribution? That. Still, coming from you, Sayori, I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Yuri knows exactly what she's doing. Josh, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But. You wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick her into making them. You're a mischievous little devil, aren't you? Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Yeah. What the fuck? She just get spanked or something? Out of nowhere, something smacks her in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Ow. What was... A cookie. Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution. Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. We're all here. The gang's all here, except for the one that never shows up. I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Ah ha ha. That's so nice of you. I'm so happy. She hugs the cookie. Just eat it. She rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. What? Suddenly clasps her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue. Oh, boo fucking who? You're going through a lot over just one cookie. She takes a bite of her own cookie. Yours looks really good too. Can I try it? Jeez. I mean, aren't they the same? Beggars can be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Oh god. She gets out of her seat and goes behind her and wraps her arms around her. Yeah, jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand, she reaches up to nudge Sayori off her. She leans down, takes a bite off of it. Did you just seriously do that? Oh, mouthful, and she trots away safely. So then me and that bitch laugh. You're such a kid sometimes. Can you tell this bitch not to eat my cookie? But where is it? Where's the president at? Where is she? Good question. Haven't even heard her anything about her being late. Nope, not really. Not me. I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. Well, I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. Excuse me? That bitch. Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Oh, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or nothing. What? No, didn't even notice you were gone. Chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? She quizzically glances at me like, he's right here. Never mind that. What held you up? Well, my last period today was study hall. And to be honest, I just lost track of time. That makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. I thought you were studying. I don't really, I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. I can only play one thing on piano, and that's the Mortal Kombat theme. You should play something for us. Like the Mortal Kombat theme. She looks at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Yay. That sounds cool. I don't give a shit anymore. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Evan. I'm the only one that didn't say anything about it. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd recently love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really, no. Not really, just the usual bitching between the bitches. So choose to leave out her mischievous Escobar. Looks like everyone has already settled down. Somehow, Sayori, it's just a cookie, man. I can finish a cookie in a couple seconds. You reach back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. What is she doing in there? Reading her manga? Oh, are we having more manga reading time? It's not long before she comes up to me expectantly. Yeah. Don't worry, I kept my promise. Pull the first volume of Parfait Girls out from my... Parfait is delicious. Pull it out of the bag. She takes it from my hands, then quickly turns it over, presumably to check for wrinkles. She's gonna hit you with the damn book. I'm not that careless. I handle manga all the time, you know? I just wanted to make sure. I treat it like I treat my women. I make sure there's no wrinkles in there. Oh god, what the fuck is wrong with me? I just wanted to make sure. Can you blame me for being paranoid? No. I don't give people my manga every day, you know? That's true. I don't blame you. Well, anyway, let me put this one back. I'm gonna get the next one. Okay. She makes her way into that closet. That's a closet, right? Or is that a cabinet? I guess that's... I don't know, probably both. I follow. So you're gonna tell me everything you thought, right? Where did this volume leave off again? I forget. The chapter ended with Minori and Alice found. Natsuki, she's like, Monika, what? She resonates out from the inside the closet. What? I peer inside. All of her books are lined up on the top shelf. Did you move it up again? Yeah, sorry. Teacher got mad at me for taking up so much space in her closet, so we had to move some stuff around and clean up a little bit. It's all still there. I just had to organize it a bit. The top shelf is far above her head. She makes a futile hop, so she's little. I dig it. Trying to figure out how to reach her stuffs. So inconvenient. I'm moving all these back down. There's plenty of room on these shelves. Besides, they're really pretty to look at when they're all lined up. Why would you waste that on the top shelf? Translation, I'm a short bitch, and Evan, can you please reach these? If you want, I could reach up there and hand them to you. I could get them myself. She grabs a stool and she unfolds it. And you think you're too short or something? No, I don't. I'm not thinking it. I'm saying it. Your body's saying it. I mean, I knew it. Well, you know what? Just watch me. She hops on the stool, which ends up being a little wobbly because of its collapsible design. Careful, bitch. I know what I'm doing. No, you don't. Standing on stool, her fingertips reach the top shelf. Stool would be enough for me to easily grab the books, but she's being stubborn as usual. She uses her fingers to scoot one of the smaller boxes to the edge of the shelf. See? Yeah. The box suddenly tips. She barely catches it before it falls to the floor. The stool wobbles. Wow. Music ballad. She hops off the stool. Thankfully, she was able to stay on her feet. She holds the box triumphantly. There. I think I almost fell. She's a bit shaken up. Jeez Louise, I don't give a damn. No need to prove yourself to me. There's no way you'll be able to get the bigger boxes like that. I can reach them, so just... I said I could do it. Okay. It's like, no you can't. Know your limits, bitch. No, I'm a strong, independent black woman. I can do whatever I want. Okay, bitch, fine. Break your neck. I'm gonna get a chair, so just hang on. She forces her way past me out of the closet. Let's see. The classroom chairs have the desks attached, so they're too inconvenient to fit in the closet. Aha. She trots over to the teacher's desk, which has a computer chair behind it. She rolls it on its wheels back over the closet. It's a little dangerous since the chair swivels and rolls. But I've already learned my lesson, so I keep my mouth shut. She climbs onto the chair, then slowly bounces onto her feet. Since she refused my help, I take a seat with my back against the side of the doorway and simply watch. There we go. Oh wow, different shot. See, I can easily do it now. She grabs a stack of it and bends down to put it on the shelf below. Wow, the chair swivels. She catches herself on the shelf. What are you doing? Can't at least hold the chair steady instead of sitting and doing nothing? Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were a strong, independent black woman. Who was it that told me not to help? I got you. Oh, hey, it's me. Hello there. I hold the chair while she reaches back up. Exclamation mark. I can almost see. Congratulations. Gah. I forced myself to turn away. She seriously didn't think this through. She realizes I'll be dead. Hump! She wraps her arms around the parfait girl's box set, easily the largest one on the shelf. Ugh, heavy. Hey, Evan. I don't think I could bend down without falling. Or you take this one. Okay. But then I have to let go of the chair? That's fine. Just for a second. Okay, alright. Yep, okay, yep, Slowly release my grip from the chair. What do you mean, stand up? She looks down at me. Why are you all the way back? She looks like she just realized something, but she'll lose her balance if she moves. The box. What are you looking at? Totally not your ass. You're trying to look at... her legs shake. I'm not. I mean, yeah, I am, but I'm not going to say it out loud. Don't try to move. Just give me the box, you Shut the fuck up. You set me up. Go. You set yourself up, okay? You know what I'm like. I'll do it myself. Chair slowly swivels beneath her feet. So she falls. Chair flies out from her frantically. I try to catch her. The box tumbles over her. The books go flying. I got you. Crash! Did I catch her? Or is this bitch dead? The full force of her body against me throws me to the ground. A whole bunch of books pelt me in the face. She tries to shield herself with her arms as her face lands straight on my chest. No one says after falling off of that. It's like, you're like, fuck! That's what I do. You just be going, fuck! My right arm and back seriously felt the impact. Ugh. She comes to her senses. She presses her arm straight into me to prop herself up. She seems to realize that it's not the floor that's beneath her. Gross. What, you lesbian? Gack. Fist pounds into my chest. She then hoists herself to her feet. What were you thinking? What were you thinking, you sicko? Everything okay over there? I heard a loud noise. Oh, I'm so sorry that your school system dresses you up in such revealing clothing. Oh, my bad. See what happens when you put that shit on the top shelf? Are you trying to kill your club members or something? Jeez. Sorry. So sorry. I'm so sorry. Aha. Oh, yeah, one more thing. It seems like your most recent club member was a total pervert. So I hope you're happy. I didn't. Somehow it's impossible for me to explain this whole bizarre situation. I didn't do anything. I know, don't worry. See, she gets it. She gets the boys like to look. Looks like I'm off the hook. Oh no. My. I look down. She's kneeling on the floor, holding one of the books that are scattered. Oh, there's a large diagonal crease along the page she's desperately trying to smooth out. It must have landed on the page. She tries a bit more to fix it, but she can't get it out. She gives up and slams the book shut and throws it to the floor. Instead of continuing to yell, she just lowers her head. Sob. Oh no, your book got thin. Oh, I'm so sorry. You want me to buy you a new... No. Her voice squeaks. It's like, no! I see tears on her face. It's just a book. All my books are on this. And that shelf over there that I don't touch. It's partially my fault. She shakes her head, still looking down. No, I don't even care that much. I'm just having a really bad day today. Why? Did take it out? I don't care. I don't care. It's fine. Is there anything you want to talk about? She shakes her head. Yes or no? Yes or no? Just every day? It's so hard. I just want to come to the club and... Da-da-da. She falls silent again. I can't press her, so I can do what I know how to do. Alright. Well, I'll help clean this up, and I'll move the rest of it for you. I pick up volume 2. We'll set this one aside. This will help cheer you up. So we get started on it once I'm done here. She looks up with her glossy eyes. Her lip quivers. You're really nice to me. That sounds really strange coming from her. I didn't expect it at all. I know, I was peeking at her ass earlier, but we're having a heart-to-heart moment instead of a face-to-ass moment. Well, I'm just treating you like a friend, you know? She lowered her head and stifled another thought. I'm not sure what happened to her today, but being nice is the least I could do. Next couple minutes aside, as I begin gathering the scattered books, I make sure to slip them into the box in their correct order. Or after a little bit, she starts helping. It isn't long before we're done, and I hoist the box onto the shelf where she wants it. Then I get on the stool and quickly finish moving the rest of her books from the top shelf. How big is this shelf? I'll have the stool. She averts her gaze. Thanks. She's holding the volume I set aside. Alright, I'm ready. Good. Even if you weren't, I'd make you anyway. Takes charge. You're taking responsibility for what you said. Thing about cheering me up. If you insist, you bitch.
Alright, now we're reading on the floor like last time. Her mood is improving, laughing and pointing things out to me. She's surprisingly short, making note of a lot of subtle, repeated jokes and background elements. In the end, I'm pretty impressed by how everything tied together in this book. I guess she has good taste after all. After some time, other bitch gets her attention as usual, and it's time to share poems. When's the messed up stuff gonna happen? Maybe you sound more enthusiastic. Well, I'm starting to get into it, you know? Oh, look at that. She's being nice. I like this one. I told you. Yeah. I return to my seat and slip the book into my bag. No. Not the poems again. I'll show it to her first. She reads my poem. She keeps glancing at me, then back up at the poem. She's like, really, nigga? By now, she must have read it more than once. What? Is it that bad? No, it's not. It's really good, okay? There, I said it. It's what's supposed to happen at all. Why can't you just be bad at this? I'm sorry, I'm a prodigy. My poems are, I was about to say my moems, are supposed to impress you, not the other way around. You're trying to impress me. Obviously, you think I'd let you enjoy yours writing more than mine? Give me a break. It don't impress me, okay? In case, what's the problem with trying to impress you? I'll tell ya. You... Her face freezes like she just realized something. You're trying to impress me? She vigorously scans her eyes up my poem over time. Then the poem slips her hands and flutters on the floor. I have to use the bathroom. Red face. Oh, shit. She quickly walks out of the room. Hey, Evan. Sup, bitch? Did you do something? I think she's got the hots for me. I just saw her rush out like that. Didn't do anything terrible, did you? No, I did something majestic. I hit her with the charm. The Evan charm. That doesn't exist, really. No. I just told her that my voice gets caught in my throat. No way I could tell her that I'm trying to impress her. So, she sees the poem lying on the floor and picks it up. She reads through it, her smile not fading from her face. I see. You wrote this for her, didn't you? I mean, not really. In fact, didn't she like your poem a lot the other day, too? I'm surprised you know her taste so well already. Are you sure you're not cheating? Cheating? On who? What do you mean by that? Never mind. I didn't understand her joke at all. Oh, ha, ha, ha. Anyway, how do you think she feels about you? She's got the hots for me, I know it. Oh, you don't need to answer that. It was just something to think about. Hey! She takes it from her. Neither of us have noticed her re-enter the classroom. Did you read this? Yeah, of course I did. It's fucking sweet. Better than anything your dumbass can make. Ugh. You should really stop reading things that aren't for you, you know? Okay, so I guess we've all established it's for her. You have a bad habit of... I don't know if the game is favoring towards her, or it's because of the way I'm making choices, but I'm not complaining. But Evan wrote this poem, and we're supposed to share with everyone. Surprises, since you probably forgot that my poem is technically for everyone to read. Well, I think he's done sharing this poem with everyone. I only shared it with 2 people. It's not that anyone would want to read this anyway. Ooh, she hit me with that burn. In fact, I'm just going to hold on to this. If you insist. She knows. She's going to go home and frame that. What? Were you looking at me like that? Like what? Never mind. I'll give you the poem, but that's still not very fair to Sayori. She hasn't gotten to read it yet. So what? It ain't for that bitch. Well, I guess Evan's right. It's not fair if you don't let everyone reading it. Fine. She returns him a poem. It's not like she's gonna like it, though. Yeah, because it ain't for her. She could burn her house down, okay? I'll just take my pink-haired, shorty, non-developed chicks. Anyway, read my poem now. And no, I won't let you keep it. Well, this is my only copy. Okay. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time, I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. But if her friends start to like spiders too, that's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it hurts it doesn't hurt no one. It's gross. She's gross and the world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. Okay, I like this. This is funny as shit. It reminds me of that, you ever see that show, It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia? They got this one guy on there named Charlie. He was trying to write a song for their bar, and he got, like, high on paint, so he's, like, on his fucking keyboard, and he started singing a song about spiders. As a spider, deep in my soul. It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yeah, it is, but I like it. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. Hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. Of course not. Anyway, this is pretty straightforward. I like it. It's straightforward. You don't like spider lovers. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies. And it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course, it's about how everyone thinks it doesn't matter. It could be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid if people find out they'd make fun of you or think less of you. That just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird shit. Well, if you're definite, well, you're right, yeah, at least I can relate to that. Yeah, I can. I ain't saying what, but yeah. And I'm sure a lot of other people can too. I'm glad that you can appreciate this kind of writing. I mean, I know I was talking about that yesterday, but I've been enjoying sharing my writing with you, so consider yourself lucky today, okay? Ahaha. Well, thanks for being honest. What's that supposed to mean? I'm always honest. Jeez. Just look forward to tomorrow, too. Okay? Okay, I will. Call me. Alright, oh yeah, these two. Might as well get Yuri out of the way. Let's see what you've written for today. ... Well done, Evan. Your skills are already improving. Oh, thank you. I'm so glad I've pleased you. Really. Thanks, Yuri. Coming from you, that means a lot. Not really. I'm taking that with a grain of sand. It's nothing. I'm just happy to help inspire fellow writers. I know you're new to this, so don't worry so much if it seems like you can get your poem to feel perfect. You don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings and write down things you hear, you see and hear. That's the only way to enable your... Dude, I don't care. Yeah, sure. Writing is an exercise. That's certainly an interesting technique. Thanks for sharing. I have, like a sample of that if you'd like to read it. Of course! Is this the poem you wrote for today? Nah, she stole it. The raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My affection was caught by the scuttering of a rake-in outside my window, and that was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave the rake-in a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences, well aware that a rake-in that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom, the bread, my hungry curiosity, the rake-in, an urge. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my rake-in friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The rake-in becomes excited, or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The Raken has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The Raken becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the Raken shows me its excitement. A rush of blood, classic I know what that is. It's where you like keep doing one thing over and over, and then it just like builds into someone's subconscious, and they see you doing something, and it's built into their subconscious, but you're not doing anything. I slice the bread, and I feed myself again. It's okay. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday. Oh, you're a daring little. You take risks. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. I like the one about spiders the best. Using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. What, feeding raccoons? Dude, I've got 4 raccoons that live outside this house, and I feed them tomatoes and shit all the time. It's those sorts of things I'm usually... Yeah, but then they get in my trash can, those little furry asses. Sorts of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself, so sometimes I enjoy writing about them. That's funny. Didn't Natsuki also write something about that? About someone being ridiculed? Oh, somebody thumb. Sweet.
They're talking. Don't give me that crazy look. Oh my goodness. This is so good, Evan. Oh, thank you. I'm such a fucking master of this art. Okay, you love it. Great. I don't love you, especially after yesterday's poem. Ugh. You're too honest sometimes. No, but really, I want to put this on my wall. It ain't for you. It's for the... I forgot the names. It's been a week. You must be seriously overreacting. Is my microphone too far away? Let's bring it here. This is probably too close, if you ask me. Like, too close to the point to where you can hear every molecule of saliva gurgling through my mouth. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. I just pick words and it magically goes together. Maybe that's why, I guess, because I have no idea what I like either. Ah ha 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 ha. Jeez. I'm sure her opinion has to be a little bit more constructive than this. Maybe even the pink-haired one. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. Oh, really? I think I understand you better than a lot of the other people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's an Evan poem. And that makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it. She hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird. Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad, but that's why I just go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem. No, you've got heartburn. I'm not sure that's exactly how that works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing. It may be. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place. Yeah, me neither. Ugh. Why don't you at least just try giving it some thought? So you want to write something for me? That's so sweet. That's not what I said. I said you got to get good at writing, but you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself at least once in a while, and if you don't, you might end up just getting hurt at some point. I don't really know what you mean, but I'll keep it in mind. I could literally hold my mouse up like a clicker, like I'm giving a PowerPoint presentation. Well, whatever. Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy. You ought to see how I've been holding my mouse. I got the game recording right here, and I'm just holding it like this. I'm just doing that like a clicker. Like, I could be doing that, but nah, I'd rather just do that. I don't know, something different. Sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet. I like things that are happy and things that are sad. I can't see you liking something sad. Well, I like happy the most, but sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can give the rain cloud a little hug. That makes no sense. And make a nice happy... You don't combine sadness with more sadness and get happiness. This isn't two lefts making a right. That's unexpectedly poetic. No, that's unexpectedly retarded. Eh, it is? Yeah, it's stupid. Maybe I'm getting better expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Ab. Oh, you're so welcome. Why did I have to make my name my username? I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now. Oh, yay, more reading. Just what I want to do on my days off. Read. I mean, I did sign up for it. Okay. Bottles. I like the pop of my... Wait, what? I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's a secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. A lot of similes here. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle and keep it safe. I put the bottle on the shelf with all of the other bottles. Oh, thank God. Shit. Crap. Where was I at? I'll just go there. I'll just go to the next paragraph. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle of starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. God, this poem's really gay. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go. Like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally all done, I open up and in come my friends, and they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts. It starts all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. Or all shouting, pleading something, but all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. Okay, I didn't get that at all. But then again, I wasn't really paying attention. Holy crap. I don't know what this means. Did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was going to write the best poem ever? Yeah, but... I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot, and I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I can see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Oh, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah. Writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Ah ha ha ha. Don't get ahead of yourself. Always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than, so have I. But it's gonna take more than that. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes, which are closed right now, makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Oh, thank God we're done. Alright. Oh, that one's Monique. I forgot. I've forgotten everybody. Except for the pink-haired one, but I just really don't feel like saying names. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? Yeah. It took me a week. I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put anything together good in a few days. I like her attitude. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't think we need any new members, to be honest. Or maybe we could get a replacement for me so I can go the hell home after school. I don't really do well with last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? Okay. We don't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters and I've designed some pamphlets we could give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Oh, I'm so sorry. I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. But Monica? Yeah, we're gonna be having a poetry performance. Oh, like that shit where you like just talk on the mic and then you bang the bongos. It's just everyone goes. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayori's putting it on all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sayori has been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me? You didn't already start putting these posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think that's that bad of an idea? Yeah, it's horrible. Well, no. It's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know. There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with her. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys. No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that I don't want to. Bitch 1 and Bitch 2 have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. It's not that I can't pronounce the names. I'm just sick of saying them out loud. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. So, I'm sorry. ... But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the face of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Well, yeah, it's about expressing your feelings. This reminds me of whenever the entire class has group assignments and no one wants to volunteer to be first. And then by the time you get to the last group, I'm pretty sure like 3 people have already gone by that are way worse than yours. So you're like, oh, we got this in the bag. Or being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons. That could be taken out of context. And having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. No, I'm not here by choice. Don't you want to share that with others? No, I really don't. To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I forgot how I was brought here, to be honest. I know we all do. If all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Not if it was like the one I was reading earlier. ... They remain silent. She looks bored. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we could do is help them out a little bit. Why am I talking like that about myself? Well, maybe, but... It looks like she doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. Yay. Phew. Thanks, you. What about you, Yuri? ... She dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. I guess I really don't have a choice. Yes, everyone. This sounded like Tommy Wiseau. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh, you'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours, and we're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No. What? We've already read each other's poems. If you're like, okay, fine, I wish you would have told me that you're going to be reading in front of a big-ass group, but then it's like, okay, now you're going to be reading in front of, like, 3 people. What? No fucking way, you mother trucker. This is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you... See? Exactly. Don't worry. It'll start off to help everyone feel more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now, let's see. She flips through her notebook to find a specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. This is something she's done before, or is just simply a natural. I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on her. So Yuri looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I just don't understand. Finally, she finishes the recite. Whatever. The 4 of us applaud. She takes a breath and then smiles. That was so good. Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. And are you ready next? I'll go next. What? She's all fired up all of a sudden. She clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quietly over to the podium. This poem is called... She glances at each of us. You can do it, bitch. It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. How edgy. Her voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire. Yuri keeps it concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back at her reality and glances around her as if she is bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first one to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterward, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves.
It's not that we didn't want to applaud, but we were caught off guard that we must have forgotten. And as we applaud, she holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat. That was really good. Thank you for sharing. ... Looks like Yuri is down for the count. Okay. I guess I'm next then. She hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. It's what's called my meadow. Ah. Sorry, I giggled. So Yuri, it's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? I try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll still come out the best that way. I see. Okay, then. She begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like she is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it, but hearing it come from her voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Oh shit. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. She finishes and we applaud. I did it. Good job. Even Evan liked it. No, I didn't. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? It came out nicely. The atmosphere of the poem fits it very nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I really don't understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of... I'm only playing this game because I've heard it's like some secret horror game. Okay, if I knew there wasn't some secret horror game, I wouldn't be playing right now. I would have dropped off after part 2, and this video wouldn't have even happened. I could be playing Getting Over It right now, but that's what everyone else in the group's doing, and I just don't feel like doing it right now. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. That's, well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do in front of everyone. And next time, I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know? Okay. Now who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Evan. It's not like I compare her to you guys anyways. She's so shy. She doesn't want to read to me. Because she knows I'm going to shoot her down. I'm going to tell her, your poems fucking suck. Might as well let Evan lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. See, that's the good attitude. It's fine. It's fine. I might as well get it over with. It's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Yes, they all have those big-ass bug eyes looking at me. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyways. Sorry, I'm not as good. Man, screw that. I'm better than everybody else. I'm the best fucking poet in the world. Don't everybody worry about it. Don't worry about it, okay? God. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. I mean, I don't even really write them, but okay. Alright then. That just leaves you. Yeah. I'm going. She begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called... Are you all looking at... Because you're reading, you dumbass. Because you're presenting. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Oh, that's a good song. She takes a breath. And once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's her trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down as if giving life to the poem. She finishes and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You'd better not make me do that shit again. Oh well. Do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people would be way easier. How so? Click. There we go. I could put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise. I keep clicking the wrong button. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay?
I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine, too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. Oh, it's been working. I gotta keep writing more poems. I swear to God. I'm already yawning. Can't wait. Yeah, I can do this. Oh, yeah. Woo. Yeah, more poems. Great. Stand up, and I get the hell out of there. So then I walk out the door, and then for some reason I keep having to click through. Oh, great. She's here again. Ready to go. Yeah. Look at you two always going home together. I mean, you could tag along if you want. Kind of adorable, isn't it? We're neighbors, okay? I mean, what do you want me to do? Just be like, see ya, bitch. I mean, I can. Jeez. Don't make such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice, though. Well, you can all come to my house if you want. How am I supposed to respond to that? Invite everybody over for my tea because I make the best tea? It's okay, Evan. You don't have to say it. Whatever. Let's just get the frick out of here. I walk home with her once more. Even though it's already been a few days, a lot of other things have already changed. But today, she's being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, senor! I'm already yawning. Sorry, I was spacing out. No wonder. I was thinking about something else from earlier. I like how we get to... Sayori fumbles with her words. So let's just say that one day, Natsuki has to walk home with you. What about it? What would you do? I'd say, yeah, tag along, bitch. What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Well, I would walk home with her. Huh. Why does the thought of that make my heart pound? I mean, I think I would be afraid of what she'd do to me if I turned her down. And it's just so cute and fun to be around. Yeah, she also didn't almost burn her fucking house down. It has nothing to do with what I just said. Ha, you admitted it. There's not even any point in speculating something that's never going to happen. Well, maybe. I might just like to think about it. It's not long before you won't need me anymore, you know? Sayori, what the hell are you talking about? I can't figure out how you're seeing things in your head right now. I don't know what you're thinking, but it's wrong. Everyone is different. Nobody in the club is a replacement for you. Replacement for what? Like, we banging or something? Like, damn, just tell me. I was like, tell me, I stay loyal, but if you ain't gonna say nothing, then I'm moving on. Conversation trails off, and I'm left feeling awkward. But it was kind of her fault for trapping me with such a weird question, yeah. I can't just lie to her, but if there's something that makes her happy, I would hate to take that away from her. I don't give a damn, I'm Evan. Sorry, the Evan she thinks I am, I'm not that. That's why I said there's no point in speculating. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time. Okay. Poem. You know, I've just been going with what I think. I didn't know that the words you pick would decipher which one of them likes you or something. So I'm just going to keep it to where the pink one likes me because I don't want, by accident, the purple-haired one to like me. Okay? So I'm skipping through this part.